Woe is the loneliest number. Episode 2 of Wednesday Season 1 starts with police officers led by the sheriff looking for Rowan's body in the woods. Unfortunately, they are not able to find it. The sheriff does not believe Wednesday's statement about a monster attacking Rowan and thinks that it was a student at Nevermore. The principal is convinced that Rowan ran away and is not happy about the sheriff's accusations. After taking Wednesday's statement, the principal wishes the sheriff would leave, but Wednesday asks to speak to him privately. The principal eventually agrees to let them talk privately, on the condition that everything Wednesday says is off the record. Wednesday tells the sheriff that she thinks someone is trying to cover Rowan's death. An officer disrupts their conversation and opens the door, allowing Rowan to step into the room. Behold, he is alive. This occurs much to the shock of everyone, especially Wednesday. During her therapy session, the therapist wants to understand why Wednesday lied about witnessing a murder. Wednesday is sure she saw Rowan being killed by a creature, but no one believes her. The therapist tries to get through to Wednesday, but she is not willing to open up or lose the battle. After her session, she meets Tyler, who is shocked to learn she is legally required to go to therapy. Tyler says she believes what she says she saw in the wood before he receives a message and leaves once she is school. Wednesday tells Enid that she decided to stay to catch Rowan in his own game. She asks Enid about what Rowan is saying about the situation, but she knows nothing and suggests she asks Rowan's roommate, Xavier. Enid is currently too preoccupied with the poke-up competition and being the school's gossip girl is taking the backbench for a while. She tries to talk to Rowan, but the principal informs her that he has been expelled for a reason she can't share. The principal is onto her psychic abilities as well and tells her about her visions. She also asks Wednesday to pick an extracurricular activity as required by the school by the end of the day. After she meets with the principal, Wednesday asks Thing to keep an eye on Rowan before he leaves the next day. She then meets with Bianca, the person who she saw first in the woods after the attack. She asks her what happened after she passed out in the woods, but she is not helpful. She later meets Xavier at the archery club and asks him about his roommate Rowan. Xavier tells her that Rowan has been on edge for the last few weeks. He also advises her to steer clear of Tyler. Later, she tries to talk to Rowan before he leaves and asks her about the drawing he had of her during the attack. He says he doesn't remember and is driven to the station by a teacher, but Thing is secretly following him. At the station, Rowan heads to the restroom, and his appearance changes from a student to an old man. Thing, unfortunately, loses track of him and misses this transformation. The old man later changes to Principal Larissa. Wednesday is disappointed in Thing for losing Rowan in the station. During the class on carnivorous plants, Wednesday and Bianca get into a knowledge showdown and a few buttons are pushed. On the other hand, Tyler and his dad are drifting further apart. He thinks that Tyler is bad-mouthing him to his therapist and wants to know what they are discussing in their sessions. Tyler tells him that they talk about his mom and he leaves after letting him know he won't be home for dinner. Later, Wednesday asks Enid to be her lookout so she can go back to the woods. Enid suggests that she apologizes to Thing for snapping at him and she might consider helping her. Wednesday apologizes to Thing and confides in Thing that she is scared she might be responsible for doom in the future. Enid keeps her promise and helps Wednesday by pretending to be her during her beekeeping club activity. In the woods, Wednesday is helped by Tyler, who is stalking his dad. She tells Tyler she is back in the woods to find evidence that Rowan is dead and she is not losing her mind. She also wants to find out why the creature saved her from Rowan. She finds Rowan's glasses in the woods and as she picks them up she has a vision. In her vision, she sees what happened the day the gargoyle nearly killed her. It turns out Rowan is behind that attack and she also sees the book Rowan got the drawing from. Ms. Thornhill tells her that the book belonged to an old student society called the Nightshades. The student society has been long disbanded. Ms. Thornhill tells Wednesday that she was impressed by Wednesday during the carnivorous class. She also confides on Wednesday that she is also struggling to fit in school as a normal teacher. Wednesday also tells her that she enjoys being disliked by people. Ms. Thornhill tells her to never lose her ability to not let others define her. She also offers to be there for her if she ever needs someone to talk to. Later, Wednesday sneaks into Xavier and Rowan's room to look for the book. She finds a mask and before she can leave Xavier returns to the room. She hides under the bed and he gets a visit from Bianca. She overhears the conversation between them and it seems that Xavier was worried that Rowan was planning to hurt Wednesday. She also overhears Bianca's plans to crush Enid in the upcoming competition. Bianca sabotaged Enid, leaving her without a co-pilot in the competition. Wednesday decides to help Enid so that she can take Bianca down. The next day, Wednesday and Enid team up for the competition. As there are no rules, it is all fair game and Bianca is using this to her advantage. During the contest though, Wednesday has another vision. This time she sees a version of herself and it tells her she is the key. Wednesday continues on, and they use Bianca's underhand methods against her to win. After, Wednesday figures out a clue into the mystery she is seeking to understand. She finds the book Rowan got the picture from in a secret library within the school. Sadly, she is captured before she leaves the room. Thanks you for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this.